Hello everyone! First of all, before anything, I would just like to say thank you guys so much for 600 subs. I am so grateful for every single one of you. Thank you to all of you new Glomies who decided to join me on this journey. And thank you to the members of the Tetro community for being so nice, and for those of you who decided to subscribe, thank you so much for becoming a Glomie and becoming part of the Neon Nation. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you so much also for the support on Hellbent, my newest song. If you guys haven't checked that out yet, please do. It's like one of my proudest things ever. Yes, it's Tetro related. The brain rot is real. Okay, enough of that. On to the actual thing. Hello. If you don't know me, hey, I'm Kay, and I make dumb stuff on the internet, and I am going to be doing a Q&A for you guys because, well, we just recently hit 600 subs. Let's go! And yeah, I'm going to be answering some questions for you guys to get to know me better. So yeah, I do have another video, that was I don't remember how many subscribers we hit, but I did answer a few questions, so if you guys want to check that out too, it's one of my less viewed videos, so yeah. Okay, so on to the questions. Alrighty, so first of all, God, I love that username. Brubalicious asks, what is your main inspiration for your OC, the little imp guy, and the name/design for your fans, the Glomies? Okay, so for my channel mascot, I based it a lot on myself, you know, how I look like, with like the skin tone, hair color, and all that. I don't actually have these like little pink streaks or whatever. I chose to be an imp because, I don't know, I like demons, I like giving myself demon horns, I also love pointy ears, so yeah. I mostly designed K3itar0, aka me, in, like, don't laugh, but I made his, like, first design in... I made his first design in Gacha Life, yes, oh, no, laugh, oh. I'm sorry, designing there, it actually helps me a lot, but... Okay, so I originally had a completely different vision for my model. I used to have a completely different outfit, but then I decided to change it up because it looked weird. But now I'm a lot prouder of how I look. I mostly based the outfit off of things I actually would wear, because if you guys don't know, I love scene core fashion. It's like one of my favorite things in the world. I love emo fashion, scene core fashion. I don't know, it's so fun. Like, for example, when I've been to a Hot Topic for the first time, that was a treasure trove for me, alright? So, yeah. And just in case you guys want to take a closer look at my model, let me show it off for a sec. Okay, so this is what my model looks like. I know it's not the best, but yeah. I have my little scene gloves, my belt, I have my belt is like one of my favorite things ever. My cargo pants, my shoes. I know that the shading is wonky, but it's because, I don't know, I suck at shading. Especially shading clothes, so, yeah. But, I base the clothes off of things I wear, I based off, his appearance with my own actual appearance. No, I don't have pink and green eyes. I just decided on neon green and neon pink because they were the most appealing colors to me. I decided mostly on neon pink because dang, I'm out of blood. So, and the green mostly has a different meaning now, because before I just thought, hey, that's cool, but now the green I associate with radioactive stuff because it has a lot to do with my lore, which I'm not gonna spoil, but because, like, if I ever actually make a good lore video, then you guys will understand what I'm talking about, but yeah. Alright, and for the design of the Glomies, I basically always knew how I wanted to design you guys. I always loved this little, like, floating little, like, TV screen, like, chunky little TV screen. To give you guys an idea, they are about the size of like a Kipling pencil case, you know? Those big like square ones with like the rounded edges, if you guys know what I'm talking about. They have the exact height, width, and length of those little guys. And they float around, they speak in beeps, boyfriend style, like from Friday Night Funkin'. They speak in little beeps. The color of their horn/face/ little rings thing that they use to float around can be changed. They have different colors. If you guys want to make a Sona, I would actually love to see that. So yeah, and and when I thought of Glowmies as like a name, I honestly was thinking of like Glow Stick, because like my whole thing is being neon and stuff, and homies. So yeah, you guys are my Glowmies. Alright, moving on to the next question by Verbalicious, because they asked a lot of questions. Who do you wish had / has more screen time in Tetro? Oh boy, okay, so I'm a little biased, because like he had a lot of screen time in Chapter 2, but I really want more Hama screen time. I really want more Hama screen time. I miss him. I miss seeing more scenes of him. Oh, and a character I wish I had so much more screen time before, you know, the incident is Harada. I really wanted Harada to get more time in the spotlight, because honestly, he deserves it. Because, like, Harada was such a nice character. I wanted to learn so much more about him, you know? But, like, I guess that's the saddest part, because we never got to really know him as well, you know? Well, sure, we got the interview and all that, but oh man, I don't know. I wanted some more Harada content, just because I love the Tiger Trio. So, yeah, I'm a little biased. Whose character design do you like the most in Tetro? And if possible, a reason why? Okay, well, my favorite character design is probably either Hiroaki or Okazaki. I think it's both, actually, because I really love Okazaki's design. I adore their mask. I think they have just a beautiful design. They look so, like, mysterious from the beginning. They look so dapper. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know, there was just, like, a certain aura coming from them that was just so... Oh, man. I really like Okazaki's design. She was, like, one of the first characters that, like, caught my attention when I first got into Tetro. Which, if you guys are wondering, I first got into Tetro with Mai's interview. Yes. With Hiroaki's design, I mostly loved how fashionable he is, which... whoa, who would have guessed the fashion designer had a good fashion taste? But yeah, I really like Hiroaki's design because I think he has good taste. He has really good taste. I love his jacket, but my only problem is that they're kind of complicated to draw. And I have to, like, remember so many things. I'm looking at you, Hama, and all of your tattoos that are so complicated to draw. They're my hell. I only recently found out that he has, like, white fangs on his neck, and I didn't even notice. It's so hard to see because of the shading, but he does. And I've been drawing him wrong this entire time, so I'm mad. But anyways, yeah, those are my favorite Tetro designs. Next question. What inspired you to take music/art as a hobby? So, here's the thing. I've always been an artistic child ever since I was a kid. Ever since I was a kid, yeah. But I've always adored art. I've been drawing ever since I was young, like ever since I was basically a toddler. I've always adored drawing. I've always had a creative mind. I have high ability, by the way, which explains a lot. But also loved music ever since I was a kid. I was a Vocaloid fan since I was like, what, 5, 4, 6? I've loved Vocaloid ever since I was a child, is what I mean. And it was honestly Vocaloid itself that got me inspired to make music. And I've always adored this kind of stuff. It's always been like a dream of mine to entertain people through art and music. So yeah, it's always been something I've been interested in. Next question. Alrighty, so Lippy_2763 asks, what is your favorite music style and your favorite musician? Any good ones to recommend? Oh boy, alright. So my favorite music genre is definitely like, oh man, I don't know how to explain. But firstly, there's of course Vocaloid, because I adore Vocaloid. And if there were any Vocaloid artists I would recommend Pinocchio P, Deco27, who else? I would also recommend Canaria. I super recommend Canaria. But Voca Synth in general, I would also recommend Vain Lily and Flavor Folly. But Another genre that I really, really like is this sort of, I don't know how to explain this one. It's like a scene-ish style, I guess, because, like, I'm not sure what to call it, because, like, I guess it's a kind of hyperpop, because I love hyperpop. It's really good. I really like hyperpop songs. I like scene-style songs. Some artists that I do recommend in terms of those ones, I really like... so far, an artist that I've really been enjoying is Super, S-U-P-X-R. S-U-P-X-R, sorry. And another artist I really enjoy is Maretu. I really recommend his songs, but his songs are a lot darker, so if you do want to check him out, I do advise you to be careful because his songs contain a lot of triggering topics. But yeah, those are my favorite genres and the songs, musicians I would recommend. All right, next question. All right, Electro Bro asks, are there any late stage / survivor predictions for Tetro you want to throw out there? All right, so, oh man, the thing is, I don't know who's gonna survive, but I'm gonna be real. I don't think Ojima, Yanagi, or Hasegawa are gonna make it out of this. I say it because, like, I'm attached to so many of these characters, and I feel like Ojima dying would be, like, one of the more heartbreaking options. And I feel like since Vaughn, you know, absolutely destroys our psyche with, you know, the incident, I would not doubt that she'd kill him off. I would not doubt that she'd kill him off. So I think that... I feel like Hasegawa's gonna survive Chapter 4, but he's not making it out of Chapter 5. Watch me be wrong. Watch him be a survivor. But I'm also a little worried about Tamba. I'm really worried about Tamba. I don't think she's gonna make it. But she's either gonna, like, die this chapter, or she's gonna live. I think she's gonna survive. She's either gonna die this chapter or she's gonna survive. Same with Latari. She's either gonna die this chapter or she's gonna survive. I think Hama's gonna survive because I'm biased and he's the only favorite character I have left. Vaughn, please let me have this, please. I really think, let's see. Let me check what characters would be left. I think that, oh boy, I think that Hayashi, Wada, Hama, Hiroaki, and possibly Watari or Tamba. But yeah, those are my predictions of who's gonna survive. But I feel like I'm gonna be horribly wrong. I feel like I'm gonna be horribly wrong and heartbroken. So yeah. Right, next question. Still from Electro Bro. How was your model made? Oh boy, okay, so I made my model in early 2023. I learned how to rig models because of the wonderful Shupuko, who made a playlist on how to rig Live 2D models. I rigged my model by myself, and I drew him by myself. And to give y'all an idea, because of my high ability, whenever I get really concentrated on something, I get, like, really, really, really concentrated on something. With that being said, I rigged my model in, like, 2 days. I'm not even kidding. It's, like, 2 days. I work hard. I stay up late. I work hard, because I get way too excited. Because, like, when I say, like, nah, I should stop, I need to go to sleep, but I want to finish this, you know? But yeah, honestly, but in terms of how he was made, I'm not sure how to exactly explain it, because I've always had this sort of design in mind to make him look like me, to make him, you know, I've already kind of explained it with the first few questions, but yeah, alrighty, next question, lastly from Electro Bro again. How did you get into content creation? I've always loved the idea of being a YouTuber and making content for people, because I used to see people do that on the internet and I'm like, wow, I want to do that. That sounds so cool. And then, like, ever since I was a kid, I've been, like, trying to, you know, get big and stuff. I used to care about, like, getting famous more when I was younger, but now I care more about, like, making people happy, having a small community. I don't really care about growth that much. Like, with growth, sure, I get happy, but, like, I don't really mind. I like being small. Being small, I don't know, I feel more comfortable in the smaller space, because I feel like being famous would be a little too overwhelming, at least for me. At least right now, but yeah. I actually used to be a gacha super, but I deleted all those videos now, so they are lost to time. But yeah, I've always been interested in content creation. Alright, Mayhem Music asks, if BandLab didn't exist, what other programs do you think you would use? I probably would not be making music. BandLab was like the first option I chose because I've always really wanted like an app that's easy to use, because I use BandLab on my phone. I make music on my phone, through my phone, and that's it. I don't have any instruments, I don't play any instruments, I make everything by hand, I use samples, that's it. But if I did not have BandLab, I do not know what I would be doing right now. Because although I was interested in FL Studio for a while, it is way too complicated for me to understand, because you see, I'm a bit of a dumbass, so like, yeah, I'm not sure what I would be doing without BandLab. Shout out BandLab. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'd be doing if I wasn't making music with BandLab. I'm not sure what, like, other softwares I would even use. Okay, oh gosh, okay, I'm gonna butcher this name, I'm so sorry. Wobniarfer, 1976 asks, what is your favorite type of Danganronpa character and why is that? Include examples of characters and their favorite traits of theirs if you want. I have been waiting for this. Antags, I love Antags so much! You guys have no idea. My favorite character of all time is an Antag, Byakuya Togami, my beloved. I love him so much, you guys have no idea. If you guys have been on my Tumblr for long enough, you'll see the amount of Naegami posts I make. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting carried away. But I love Antags so much, especially when they're smug. I love smug characters. I love characters that are like, really smug and like somewhat evil, and they have like such a weird, twisted sort of view of the world, you know? Think Kokichi. Think of like Okazaki's breakdown, you know? Cause like, well, breakdown in quotes, kinda. But I'll be honest, I was so, like, mad at myself, because I used to hate Okazaki before the Chapter 3 trial, but then they came out with my favorite personality trope ever, and then I'm just sitting there like, oh, come on! But yeah, I adore Antags, I adore smug characters, I don't know, I just really enjoy it. It's really fun, it's really fun. That one Yanagi Shigeki fan, 261, I've seen you before, asks, how are you in accordance to January 3rd, 2025? Just curious. You know what? I actually recorded something, so I'm just gonna let this audio speak for itself. They killed off my boy. They killed off my boy. No, he's decapitated, dude. What the f***, man? Come here. No, my baby. Who the f*** killed him? I will hang them by the f***ing neck. Who killed Kamimura? I swear to God. Okazaki, if you pulled something, I swear. Who did this? I will find you. I swear to God, I'll find you. I will find you. I am not okay right now. We are 3 days in, and I'm crashing the f*** out. You guys don't understand. I am shaking right now. I swore it was gonna be Wada. I didn't want it to be the other tiny one. Okay, guys, I can't do this. If they kill off Hama, I'm quitting Tetro. Yeah, I think you can kinda guess how I reacted. Cause if you guys don't know, Kamimura is my favorite character. I loved him so much. He had so much potential. He was starting to grow. He was starting to have hope for life. He had goals. He had dreams. He wanted to do forensic stuff in college. I forgot what that's called, but like forensic science, forensic studies, I forgot. And like, it would have been so sweet to see like him and Hasegawa like survive the killing game, And I'm not gonna say that they were like gonna profess their love for each other or whatever, because I mean, dude, it's been 3 weeks. I'm gonna be realistic here. I don't think it would have happened, but I do think something was blooming. I do think that something was starting to like bubble, you know? Something was beginning to happen, because love takes time, love takes patience. But then again, then there's Yanagi. Then there's Yanagi, hopeless romantic. So I'm not even gonna like, I'm not gonna judge too much, but I don't think that those two are the kind of people to, you know. Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent. I'm sorry. I need to shut up. Okay, next question. Okay, DJ Fusion 6142 asks, is there any EDM tracks or artists you listen to? Whew, man, okay. I actually don't know, because I don't know what exactly counts as EDM. But there are, oh gosh, there are these two songs that, from the same artist. I forgot her name. Their name. I don't know if they're, I don't know if it's the singer or the, I don't know. But, I really like, I don't know if these count as EDM, so I'm so sorry if you get disappointed with the answer. But I really like, Bad Boy and, Every Time We Touch. I know, I like the oldies. It's because, like, God, I remember when I was a kid, like, watching those, like, slideshow videos of, like, Powerpuff Girls with, like, because Every Time We Touch playing in the background, Nightcore. It was so good. It was great. Those songs bring me a sense of nostalgia. I really like those songs. So, yeah, I don't know if that counts, but, yeah. Alright, Rafael Moutinho. Okay, sorry. Rafael Moutinho asks, if you were to have a Pokemon team, which ones would you choose? Alright, so I'm gonna be real. I'm very, very unfamiliar with Pokemon. Although I do find many of them cute, I'm gonna go based off of, like, the ones I just like, and cause, like, I don't know what their attacks are, I don't know how good they are, I don't know what their function is, I don't know what it takes to evolve them or anything. All I know is that there's a bunch of Pokemon, more than 1,000, and I think the Pokemon that I would choose would be every single evolution ever, yes, because I love the evolutions so much, they're so cute, I love them. And Lucario also, because, I don't know, I like you, I like Lucario kinda. Galad, because he looks cool. Gardevoir, maybe, I don't know. Who else? I'm literally naming Pokemon off the top of my head. Ditto. I'd probably have Ditto too, because I don't know, Ditto's cool. Ditto's cool. Gengar, I think I'd have Gengar. Ghastly too. Ghastly's his name, right? Vulpix, maybe, / Ninetales. I could have a Magnum. I don't know how many Pokemon are supposed to be in a team. I apologize. I'm getting carried away. But yeah. In short, all the evolutions plus some Pokemon I like. And last but not least, Lapis T asks, have you ever thought of making music series similar to Milgram, or maybe just a series of character songs? Just an interesting thought. Oh, Lapis. I already am. I started making this sort of series, which I don't know when I'm gonna, like, continue it, cause I don't know. Cause I'm very inconsistent, I'm sorry, y'all. But I am currently sort of working on this series called Bleeding Back Circus. The first song of the series is Mockingbird. It's already out on my channel, but yeah. The story it's based on something that happened to me and my friends. Something that, it was kind of a trauma of mine, honestly. It involved me a lot, and I'm not sure why, because I don't know what the hell I did, but yeah. All I'm gonna say is we had a few falling outs, a lot of stuff happened, bad stuff, we befriended someone who's not such a good person, and then I was in a really bad place at the time, but then I thought to myself, you know what, no, I can make art from this, and I did. So, my idea is that, the ringmaster named Judas, all of the circus members are based on how he views each of us. For example, Maximon is based on me, and since Judas, the ringmaster, viewed me as, like, dumb, immature, childish, and dog-like, I made myself a clown, I made myself a jester. And each song is going to be a character song, and all of the songs are going to be based on each of our perspectives on what happened. Yes, it's going to be very different. It's going to be, like, it's not going to be based on what actually happened, you know? I want to make a sort of, I want to make it based on, like, betrayal in general, you know? Don't want to just, like, base it solely on what happened or what, like, went down, you know? But I do have a song finished. All I'm gonna say is that the assistant is going to get some time to shine. And about the music videos, because I'm probably gonna make a different format for them. Format similar to Hellbent. How did I forget the title to my own song? Okay. I'm gonna make the music videos a lot like Hellbent because, if I make another music video in the Mockingbird style, I'm probably gonna be so burnt out. So, it's best that I stick to something a little simpler. Hopefully you guys don't mind, because it's better for me. And, yeah. But, about character songs. I have written character songs before. I do have instrumentals for character songs, and I do have a lot of OCs, so if you guys are interested, you can comment below, and I will make a video showcasing my OCs. So, yeah. Maybe I'll play the theme in the background, who knows? But, yeah. That's basically it. Do I have any other questions? Alright, those are all the questions, and thank you guys so much for submitting your questions. I'm really, really grateful. Thank you guys so much. Again, for 600 subs. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for subscribing and giving me a chance. Thank you so much to the Tetro community for being so nice. And, yeah, if you guys have any other questions, please leave them down below. I will answer them, and I will heart every single one, because I like reading comments. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Have a nice rest of your day. Stay hydrated. Cheers. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.